guys, and welcome to another video on this channel of mine. Hi, it is Saturday the 20th of February, I think then, and welcome to what would be a weekend vlog but is now turned into a different type of vlog. Usually on weekends I do weekend vlogs because I like to vlog and I like to ramble, and that's been on my channel. But this video is going to be kind of different, for goodness sake. This video is going to be kind of different because I'm getting the COVID vaccine today, so I thought I would document my experience of getting said vaccine. Obviously it's a new vaccine and people are, well, I don't know, I've watched a couple of videos of people's experiences and it's usually medical professionals that have done it. Not saying I'm hating on it, but I've not actually seen someone who's in an extremely vulnerable category like vlog their experience, so I'm gonna do that. So yeah, no hating on medical professionals, I just they seem to be like proper like explaining all the science behind it, and I'm just like, thanks, it makes me informed, but I just want to vlog. So this is a vlog, so if you want science, you're not the right person. I'm studying psychology. I have a degree in educational world religions. I don't know much science, so last science I did was GCSE, no actually AS level applied science, but yeah, so if you want the sciencey stuff, you come to the wrong person. Unless it's psychology, then I can help you, or education. Oh, probably not religion, probably, I don't know. Anyway, so I'm gonna vlog my experience. So it is 11 AM now. I'm gonna be leaving to go to my parents soon because basically what's gonna happen is I've tried to vlog this clip so many times, it's painful. So poor future editing self has to go through all these because I've just made so many intros which are 20 minutes long and I don't have 20 minutes to vlog. So what's gonna happen? I'm gonna go to my parents. My dad bought me some numbing cream. It's EMLA cream. I will only have vaccines or blood tests if I have that cream on, so I have to, otherwise I'll just refuse. That's why I had to get my childhood vaccinations again when I was 17, because I point blank refused to have them without, because I could feel everything. So since my childhood, constantly in hospital, getting jabbed with needles. One time I hid in the bathroom because they wanted to put an IV in my foot. Not on top foot, on the other side of the foot. So I hid in the bathroom for an hour, and actually looking back at it, it's kind of funny now, but at the time I was absolutely utterly terrified that I had to, my parents had to pin me to the bed because I just kept moving. So yeah, I've got a drink. So yeah, so I've got a long history of being scared of needles, and I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. However, this numbing cream helps. You don't feel the needle going in. Well, you're not supposed to. When I had my blood test, the first time, no, it wasn't the first time. Yeah, the first time she couldn't get the blood out, like I explained, and she actually went out the cream area. So I'm not really supposed to feel it, but I did because my dad put the cream on the wrong area, really. So I have to. I felt it. It wasn't not ideal, but I just wanted to get it over and done with. It's just the waiting towards it that really sets me off. So I've never. The past times I've had vaccinations, I've always clenched my, like that. I don't know what it is. That thing I've always clenched up. So this time I'm not going to. So I can get the full experience to see if actually the cream does stop the fluid going in. It should do because it's only a tiny amount of fluid, but I still, I'm getting the shivers thinking about it. So basically what I'm going to do is go to parents, they're going to put numbing cream on, and then my dad's going to take me to the, not my doctor's, it's the doctor's downtown. It's like a walk-in centre, doctor's surgery, and it has a pharmacy, it has X-ray facilities, it has mental health facilities in one floor above. It's a bowl of everything, really. And he's going to take me there, and my appointment's at 1:10. I'm putting the cream on at 12, so in about an hour's time I'm going to be putting the cream on, and I'm going on my own. This is coming with me. I was talking to my friends last night and I was tempted to bring my big owl, but they said maybe not because people are going to stare, and I'm like, if they stare the owl will hiss. But then again, I understand if I've got a dead arm it's not going to be easy to carry a huge owl, so I'm taking this one. It's, I don't know, my owls change their names. It's either Hootie, Hoodington or Hootie McOwlface, so it really just depends. Or I do have an owl with an attitude problem because it looks like it's probably angry at you, so that has a set name. But yeah, I'm taking that with me just to hold in my pocket, really. I have music. I've downloaded a couple of cheery songs really Dr. Kuma's bumping mix apparently, so new songs to listen to even though my ears are funny. And then I'm gonna come home. My dad's promised me sweets, so I'm getting some sweets. I'm 24 and I'm a child, okay? And then I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna talk to you guys, talk about my experience, and then we're gonna see if I have any side effects. So a couple of hours later, before I go to bed, I'll save anything because I'm getting it at 1, yeah. And then a couple of hours later, around 9, 10ish, I'll pop on, say if I'm having any experiences, like is my arm sore, or I don't know if I get flu. I've never had the flu, so I don't know what flu is. I don't know what the flu. I don't know what it feels like to have the flu, unless I had it when I was a kid, but I just don't remember. So, yeah. And then tomorrow at 1-ish, I'll do 24 hours. It's 24 hours, 40 hours, and 72 hours. And then if there's like still no things, or everything's fine after 72 hours, then I just won't carry on vlogging. But if it does, I'll vlog until I feel better. So yeah, I am in an extremely vulnerable category. I've got asthma. As you can see, I'm quite overweight as well. My asthma is poorly controlled and severe. So my relief inhaler doesn't work basically. So if I have an asthma attack, I'm screwed. And yeah, I won't get into that. So I'm gonna have a rant about that, but no, to get into that. So yeah, my parents have already had a vaccination. I got the letter back in January. Didn't book it because I was too scared, because I'm scared of needles. So I booked it last Saturday because my parents get pressuring me, even though I really shouldn't be caving into their pressure, because I need it to have done anyway. Otherwise, I won't be able to see my boyfriend because he's 1,000 miles away, which we were supposed to see last April. So yeah. Anywho, this is one step closer to being able to see him. So that's what I keep saying to myself. Look, it's so fluffy and cute. So yeah, so a couple of rules. I don't know. Just a couple. If you're here to have a debate about the validity of science, even though science is valid, no, don't comment. I have all my comments that are approval only. So if you make a comment and started to either spread conspiracy theories, pure lies, or absolute hatred, or being a nutter, then I'm sorry, your comment's going to get deleted before it even makes the comment section on my page. So please go somewhere else, spread your anti-vax propaganda. I really don't want any of that nonsense here on my channel. I prefer actual facts. So yeah, so that's rules. Also, please subscribe if you like my videos. I do mainly boring videos like vlogs, studying videos, because I'm doing my secondary university degree. Journaling, stationery, very rarely food hauls because I can't afford food, and then when I got the food bank videos. So that's the type of genre I'm going towards. So if you like that kind of stuff, subscribe, I guess. So yeah, so no absolute morons. We don't have morons here. Only I can be a dafty. No one else can be a dafty in the comments. So yeah, if you actually have a question about my experience, then obviously I will allow it, because I can answer it in the comments. However, if you try to reply to that comment spreading absolute bunch of nonsense, then your comment won't even be allowed to be posted. That makes sense. I manually read every single comment because I like to make sure I've read the comments, and if they need reply to, because if I don't know what's gonna happen. So yeah, I have them all on approval only for every single video. Ratings are off because ratings are not really important to me. If you dislike a video, you dislike a video, but I just don't really care, because it's like I've had a lot of hate on one particular type of video, but it's because some people are not interested. I'm like, you're not interested, don't watch. So if you're not interested in actual science and you're just here to spread your absolute nonsense, you're not welcome here. So I've never had to set out rules before, but I've had a lot of people, I've watched a lot of videos, and they had so much hate. There's religious nutters like spewing out religion nonsense. There's people who deny science. It's just crazy. So I am going to keep an eye on my comments. I always have been, always will do. So speaking of comments, I already got a comment. So yeah, so if you think about spreading nonsense, don't bother commenting on here. Go on your little go on the interwebs where you have your little I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready to go now. I'm wearing this t-shirt because it can be easily rolled up, so I'm having it on my right arm because I'm left-handed. Yes. So Anywho, I'm gonna go now. Anything else? No? Yeah. See you later. Help me! I'm scared. Okay, bye. Hey guys, so I'm back. It is 1:55. I came back around, well, around 25 past. That's when I messaged my boyfriend. Sorry, I'm eating bodies yesterday because I knew, like, I wanted to treat myself. I got these as well, my parents gave me these. I told my dad I'm not allowed to put them in my bag until I've had a vaccine, so I had the vaccine. Basically, I filmed this clip before, but I rambled a bit, and I just wanted to, you know, I've sat down, it's been around 45 minutes since I've had it, so I'm gonna talk. So basically, I went to my parents, I went to chill. I'm sleepy, I hadn't had tea. Well, actually I had one tea, yeah. Yeah, I went to my parents, I had tea, I was playing with Rose. She would not leave me alone whatsoever. I was on the settee and she slept on my arm. So my dad had to pass me a cup of tea because I just couldn't reach it because she was sleeping on my arm. So yeah, then my dad took me there. We went round. I've always asked to go around the beach way. If you're in my town, I just love looking at the beach. From my childhood, I've always liked to enjoy like just looking out to the beach. It's just sorry. I got crisps in my mouth. It's something I've always enjoyed because I've always been fascinated about that there's actual world out there, like different countries. I'm very strange in the head. Anywho, I went there. Basically, we drove in. There's a couple of marshals around directed you where to go. It was only me, so my dad dropped me off at the door, and then I came out around another door, so we parked around there. Forgot what the car was, but we'll get to that. Went in. I put my mask on right way round, and then I realised I thought it was wrong, so I put it on the wrong way round. And then I was in. I was like, oh, I can't change it now. So yeah, so I went to a desk, and then she told me, like, what's the word? Filled in like it's like a little form thing that you pass on. So it had obviously my name, date of birth, my address, doctors, thingamabob, and there was also one lady there who was also getting up the information on an iPad, or an iPad looking like thingy. It might be a Samsung for all I know. And she had my appointment information. Like, I've got a picture on my phone of the appointment, like, booking number thingies that you're supposed to bring, because I forgot the letter. But yeah, she read out my NHS number, because I don't know that NHS number. I have it on a description somewhere, but yeah, I don't know my NHS number. She did that, and then they were like, they were talking. I was like, you looked a bit confused. You looked a bit young to get this. And I'm like, oh yeah. And she was like, we thought you were a healthcare person at first, and then we realised you got asthma. And I'm like, yeah. And they were like, anyway, here's your form. You go up to that person with the yellow vest, and they'll tell you to go wherever to go. So you get told, you don't get lost. That's one of my big panics. I was like, what if I get lost? Because obviously social distancing, it makes me panic because, you know, it's something new. I mean, it's been around for nearly a year now, but still, it's something that makes me panic because it's different from what I'm used to. So she directed me on to a GP, and he filled in the rest of the forms, asked basic information like if you're pregnant, I'm not, and asked about if I had any vaccinations in the past 7 days. I said no. If I'm on a blood thinners, obviously no. If you have any medication other than your asthma medication, I'm like, no, just not asthma and hay fever medication. On multivitamins. And then you just asked a bunch of questions. If I had a reaction to a vaccine before, no. What else did he ask? Yeah, you just tell me like it's the oh, I forgot to say, it's the Oxford AstraZeneca one. That's the one I had. That's the one that can be doesn't have to be like really, really gold. So that's the one I had. My parents had the Pfizer one. You know, the I think it's the American one. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, there's that. And then Evelyn for me asking me questions, and I was like, no, because I just wanted to get it over and done with. And to be honest, if I've got questions, everything's been answered, like from information from either that's been available in the news, science stuff, other people's like experience that's had it, like side effects wise. So I was really fine. So he told me to wait outside the door, but like a little cubicle, it's like cornered off. So so like, you know, like that type of, so there was a wall on that side but gap on that side. So I was outside one, but another one got free. So the lady was like, would you like to come to this one because it's free? I was like, okay. So I sat down. I warned her that I've got a fear of needles and I have numbing cream on. She's like, that's fine, just roll your sleeve up and we'll get that cream off. Realistically, the most painful bit was actually getting the plastic, like the sticky thing off. I've had it, it's on here. My arm's quite numb at the moment, so because I had it done in a particular place. She actually kept it in the cream zone, but you can see where the cream zone is. And then obviously she took it off, and then as soon as she took it off, I took that as a signal to look away, because I don't like looking at needles. So if I look at a needle, I'm going to panic, I'm going to tense up, and it's going to be painful for me. So I looked away, didn't even have time to hold this owl. Like, I had this owl in my pocket, I was going to put music on, no time whatsoever. So obviously it's not like my normal doctors, so it's quite, you follow like a conveyor belt, I don't know. Well, obviously you're not on a conveyor belt, but you go, check in, speak to a GP, you get your injection, you wait 15 minutes, but I don't wait 15 minutes. And then I looked away, and she put it in. You know when she's putting it in, like, you knew when she had put it in, because she changed the way she was holding it. Like, obviously that's what you do when you have an injection, you change the way they hold it, so you can actually push down on the top. And that's when I felt the fluid going in. That's not my biggest worry is feeling the needle going in. So yeah, I felt the fluid going in. It stung, but I think it was around, I'd say 3 seconds, maybe 2. I'm not going to count in time, I'll just count from 1 to 10 really quick. I'd say around 2 to maybe even just 2, not even 2. But it's not like, it's just an uncomfortable sting. It's not as bad as, well, maybe it's kind of like getting stung by a nettle. Maybe not as bad. That's a similar kind of sting, but obviously this one lasts a bit longer. But yeah, she put it in. I started bleeding, no surprise whatsoever there. So she that's kind of mad. So she put some cotton wool, and I had to hold her for a bit, because she's like, oh, well, she looked a bit worried at first. Like, oh, it's normal. Like, I've always bleed after every jab. I don't know why, but every single jab I've had, I've bled. Obviously my blood test one, of course I did. But every jab I've had since I was 17, that's when I had my childhood once again, I've bled. So yeah, she gave me my card. I want to hide information, like, so even though I didn't have it, I think it just says my name, AstraZeneca, batch number and date given, but I just rather have that, keep myself. But yeah, that's vaccination card. I have to keep that somewhere because I tend to lose things. She also gave me the standard leaflet, like if, for example, I have medication. Do we have an example here? I should do. Here we go. This is my preventer inhaler. So, like, this sheet basically comes with every single medication you have. Like, this is the one for my preventer inhaler, Foster. So it's just one of those. This one's huge though. It's absolutely mammoth. I've never actually read the side effects of this. I don't know. Okay, so apparently it can cause a yeast infection down there. Wow, okay. But yeah, this is my preventer inhaler, so this is quite a new inhaler, and I'm on the highest dose in it. Anyway, that's what this is. It's the side effects. I think everyone knows what the side effects are: tenderness, generally feeling wild, tired, chills, feverish, headache, feeling sick, joint pain, and muscle ache. Lump at the injection site. I have one of those lumps from a previous injection that I had when I was baby, 5 years old, I don't know. Fever, being sick, flu-like symptoms, feeling dizzy, decreased. This is like common, very common, and then uncommon is dizzy, decreased appetite, pain, lymph nodes. Some things I will be ignoring is my normal asthma cough, and also possibly the ache after in my arm. At the moment it's aching now because one, I've just had a needle dropped in my arm. Two, the numbing cream numbs you, so it makes me ache. So I shall ignore that until around 6 p.m. But if it continues past that time, then I'll take it as a side effect. So, and also I will be ignoring it. It is a common, no, is it? No, this is an uncommon side effect, is abdominal pain, because I have stomach issues. Basically, sometimes my stomach likes certain foods, sometimes it doesn't, and when it doesn't, it really doesn't. I'm hunched over in pain. I don't know why. I've just had a fuzzy stomach. I already have a restrictive diet either way, because either I'm intolerant to it, I don't really taste the texture of it, so, or I can't afford it. So yeah, so my diet is quite restrictive. So I will be ignoring that, because usually around, it just depends when, it's usually my even meal that I get really bad stomach pain. I don't know why, but so I will be ignoring that unless it's during the day. If it's during the day, I'll probably take it over. If it's at the evening time, I'll ignore it, because that's when the stomach pain starts. So yeah, those are the side effects. You also get this, which is a little information booklet thing. Someone didn't actually spell vaccination right. I'll be reporting that to the spelling authority for not spelling vaccination right. And it's basically what are side effects. Actually, no, actually, side effects on here. I don't know why it says contents. Will they catch the virus in the vaccine? Really just says no, I cannot. Can I go back to normal activities? What can I do next? If I do not well for the next appointment, how will the vaccine protect me? Can I give the virus to anyone now that I've had the vaccine? So it's just a little information, but I think everyone gets it. So yeah, it's literally just, yeah. So obviously I have had a vaccination because I'm clinically extremely vulnerable. I think I mentioned this morning. So yeah. And that's it. They were quite surprised I didn't have any questions. I didn't wait for 15 minutes because my dad was waiting outside, so we got in the car. I felt really proud of myself, really. There was not pain at all after the injection. Like, it just felt pain going in. The fluid going in. Like I said, I did bleed. So I could probably still tell the injection site right now, because it's right there. You can't really see, but there, because that's where the blood is. I also have eczema. Like, not eczema, acne, that sometimes shows up on my shoulders and my back. It's really weird. Like, it went from my face to my shoulders and my back. Don't know why. I had a friend that used to have acne in her face, as then it went to her shoulders and back. I don't know if that's common. So yeah, that's my experience. So I'm gonna record that bit again because I just rambled. Okay. Hey guys, so it is 9:21. I told you I'd update at 9. I'm tired. I don't know whether that's actually from the side effects or not. I usually get tired at this time. This is the time I have my medication, so, and I usually go to bed at like 10:30, 11, so yeah. This is my body telling me it's bedtime. So the site where it was there, it's tender, really. Not sore, but if you press it, it's like, yeah. It doesn't hurt, but it just doesn't feel like normal, like the areas around it. So yeah, I had a niggling of a headache around 5-ish, 5-ish I think. But it wasn't like a full-blown headache, but it was like a tiny, like, it started to build up for one, and then it just went away. So I don't know if that might be side effects, that might be me not drinking enough. And then after that went away, I just got hit with exhaustion for around 15 minutes. I was playing Half-Life 2, and I was like, I'm gonna have to go for a nap, because this was like 30 minutes before me and my boyfriend were calling. I was like, I'm gonna have to go for a 30-minute nap, and I drank a couple of chugs of tea, and then I was okay. So I don't know. So yeah, I'm feeling a bit. Best way to describe it is I feel off, like. With asthma, like the way my health is, sometimes you're just gonna feel off. It's when it sometimes you just generally feel off. If you have a cold, you know, my nose is so sniffly, but I have this, so I don't know if that's hay fever or not. If it is, it is. If it is, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. But I just feel generally off. I just want to wrap up in a blanket. I'm tired though. I didn't sleep well last night at all, so I was like I said, I just kept thinking every single dream I had last night was revolved around injections, so that was nice. So yeah, hey guys, just a quick update because my camera is dying. It is 1:12 p.m. on Sunday. I didn't actually have the vaccine until around like 1:17ish, but we're gonna say 1:10. So last night I did the clip and then I just felt really like, you know, off, like I'm coming down with something. So I went to bed, slept from that time until I think it was like 10:30 till like, oh gosh. Okay, sorry about the different device and everything. I started filming this clip when my camera died, so I apologise. I am feeling quite rough. Last night I went to bed near enough, I think it was around 10:30ish. I can't remember when I said good night to my boyfriend that time, and I slept until like 9:30ish. I woke up, I kept waking up a couple of times as soon as it started getting light outside because I only have one curtain closed at night time and I have the window open, of course, and the curtains are quite light, so the light comes in, like with these blinds the light will come in. So I slept until 9:30. I didn't get up out of bed until like 11. So I was just chilling. Anything else? Yeah, so I slept quite fine. My arm was starting to get a bit sore. It is more sore today. Like it's very, it feels like I've been punched in the shoulder, really. And normally like it should be bruised, and it's like tender and stuff. But there's no, I haven't had a rash there, which is quite surprising since I'm sensitive to the cream that and the dressing that's on it. But no rash, no redness, no swollenness. Obviously you can feel it when it's you can feel which is the tender bits because it's kind of a bit raised, but of course, I mean, you've just been stabbed with something. It's going to feel a bit tender, so yeah, I've got a tiny bit of a headache right now, like just not even a headache, it's just like a little niggling, just a dull ache. I don't know if that's I haven't had anything to drink or because I've only had like a tiny sip of juice this morning and it's now 1:15 p.m. so if it's still like this later I will probably account it as a side effect. I'll put a question mark, really. I'll probably talk more about it tomorrow because after this I'm vlogging tomorrow and then that'll be 48 hours and then Tuesday 72 hours and that's it. I'm just taking it chill today. I still feel generally off, like I'm coming down with a cold. I've got my comfy pyjamas on. I always wear my owl pyjamas on a Sunday because I don't like wearing pyjamas. Sounds weird. I don't like wearing pyjamas to bed. So like if you get me a pair of pyjamas, like unless it's like a t-shirt and shorts, I'm not gonna wear it. So long sleeve stuff like this and long sleeve like pants. I either wear the pants during the day or if they're coupled together like this, I'll wear them together on my chill day. And Sundays I don't leave the flat at all. I leave out. I go out the door in the evening just to put the bin out and that's it. So yeah, so that's really it. I probably will end up taking some pain meds for this dull headache because it is dull. Even though it's dull, it's quite irritating. I'm just feeling about like a bit off, like I'm coming down. So last night was quite bad. Not bad. I've never had the flu, so I know it's not the flu because if it was like flu like I meant. So because I would have known because it would be a completely different set of symptoms. So it felt like I'm coming down with a cold. And it still feels like that today, but yesterday I had the heating on at 23. That might be hot for people. During the day I will have it on a low 18. in winter. If it's like warm and stuff, if it's warm and I have my fleece on, I won't put it on until like around 5ish when the sun sets, or 5ish, whichever comes sooner, and then I put it on like 20, and then when I get pajamas, which is usually just a nightie, I bump it up to 20, like 21, 22 or 23, just depends what mood I'm in, an hour before bed I turn it off. But yeah, so that's all I've felt today. I'm quite sleepy. My sense of hunger hasn't gone. I'm very hungry. So yeah, I've got tea, I've got juice. This thing, it's a cup, but I think it's like missing the cap thing, because my friend got it for me for my 20th birthday. We were friends, and then she stole my other friend's boyfriend, so I just like really iffy with you. So but yeah, she got me this. The girl who stole the other girl's boyfriend, she got me this for my 20th birthday with I think it's something to do with owls or foxes, and a like little cookies. They were really nice. But yeah, I use this, even though I have glasses. I usually use the glasses for my glass of milk at night time because I'm a child. So yeah, it's kind of a different weekend vlog because I've literally just documented my experience having a vaccine. I would recommend going for it. If you're, as long as you're prepared for, like, say if you start to feel poorly afterwards, as long as you got some things in place, so it makes it easier for you to look after yourself. Like, I know what I need to look after myself. Like, I need easy things to make. I would love a Hunter's chicken, but I don't have much money to buy food. Next time I'm gonna get a Hunter's chicken. But like, just make sure to look after yourself as well. If you feel 100% fine, then you're fine. But if you do get side effects, just make sure to look after yourself, because obviously your body is like, it's getting used to like this thing, and it's making like the immune system like remember it and stuff. So obviously it's kind of like fighting off a cold, or well, for me it feels like I'm fighting off the starting of a cold. And I haven't had a cold since I worked in a nursery, and that was 2016. So I haven't had a cold for like 5 years nearly. So I had chest infections, but I haven't had a cold. I've had sniffles, but when I have a cold, I have a cold for like a week or so, and it hasn't, like, I haven't had a cold for near enough 5 years. So that's why I don't want to go in a nursery and work in a nursery. No. I'll just get sick. So even at school, really, I'll probably get sick. I get sick with colds quite easily if I'm around people who are not aware of like hygiene, you know, who will cough and sneeze in your face and all that fun stuff. Not dogs though, but yeah, so just make sure to look after yourself as well. I mean, this is like, it's a new thing, so make sure you keep hydrated. I learnt my mistake, I'm keeping hydrated now. Just make sure you got like even your favourite food to eat, if I'm being honest. Just make sure you're just in a comfortable place, wear your comfortable clothes if you want to. If you can, obviously, if you got family to look after, that's completely different. But just try to take care of yourself most as you can, because I remember my mum was talking to me, like, she was talking about when she had a virus and she was in bed for like a whole week, and she just didn't have the energy. Like, her energy was wiped out. She didn't lose smell or taste. She just got really disorientated and lethargic, I guess. That's why my dad called an ambulance, and then she went to the hospital and tested positive. So yeah, just look after yourself. I mean, just make sure to look, I think, moral of the story, just look after yourself, really. If you get sick, make sure you can look after yourself and have things to make just easier for you. So which is why I'm trying to get ahead of my studying. I'm still on week 3, and week 3 started yesterday, so I'm a bit not ahead. I would like to be ahead, so we're gonna try and sort that out. But yeah, just look after yourself. Just in general, don't look after yourself. Don't overwork yourself. Just treat yourself with kindness, which I'm learning to do after years of being punished for treating myself with kindness. So I have to learn to treat myself with kindness, which is kind of hard sometimes, but you're just gonna, it's only one you, and you just gotta look after it. Why am I getting philosophical or whatever it is now? Flip the neck. It's Sunday, 1 p.m. I'm not too early. So yeah, so that's it, really. Sore arm. It's really sore when I move like that. But my dad suggested to keep moving it so it didn't get stiff and everything. So, I mean, I constantly stretch. Also, I don't know if this is a side effect, but last night I wasn't really tired. What have I got sniffles? I wasn't really tired at all, but I was constantly yawning. It was one yawn after another. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, I think it was like 5 or 6 yawns in a row. I don't know if that was the side effects, because someone had an eye twitch. And also, I had a case of the hiccups, but that's double for me. But it felt weird. Weird hiccups. Yeah, anyway, that's it. I plan next week. I uploaded today's video, which is Saturday vlog. We're not weekly vlogs, we're not weekend vlogs yet. Saturday vlog number 23. There is only one. No, this is the last Saturday vlog. The next vloggy style thing I do after that is a weekend vlog, and I've got a journal fit through to upload as well, which is on the 28th. However, the journal that I'm supposed to be uploading has not been finished because I'm backed up on entries to write up, if you didn't know. Everyone knows. So yeah, that's it. Only today, little niggling headache, feel like I'm coming down with something, sniffles, and a sore arm, really. I was alright to sleep on it, but I always sleep on my left side. I sometimes wake up on my right, but I can only fall asleep on my left, really, so yeah. I'm gonna eat my sandwich now. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye. Hey guys, so it is now 48 hours after the injection. I'm in the middle of the study stream, so this is going to be really quick. So yeah, hi. I feel much better today. I still feel a bit like off, but not as bad as I was yesterday. My arm is quite sore still. Like if you touch it, and there's a little red splodge on it, which is obviously a reaction of, I don't know, side effect, whatever. Let's see if I can get it. I just noticed it in the mirror, and like you can barely see it. It's like that little red bit there. It's only that, even though that was not the injection site. The injection site is actually here. I don't know why. My body is quite strange. So yeah, I went to sleep quite early last night. I just had a headache, and I had Panadol, 2 doses of Panadol, and I had the first one at like 3 or something, and then I had the other one before bed, and I just went to sleep, and I slept. Don't like getting up in the morning, so that's nothing new. I love my bed, it's so comfy and cozy. So yeah, that's basically it. Sniffles. Yeah, I just got, not really bad, it's just sniffles really. Anything else? Not really. I've still got my appetite. I'm feeling much better now. I'm guessing it's just like the next day after. I felt like was hit by a train, if I'm being honest. At the moment I'm fine. It started to get a bit worse yesterday after I did that clip around 5-6ish, when I don't know when it starts to go dark. That's when I just started feeling like really bad. So yeah, I'm fine now. Well, I'm not fine because I've still got a sore arm, but we're nearly back to normal, so I'm happy about that. Apparently they said the second dose is a bit more brutal than the first, so I've learnt this time to have a lot of things prepared. I wasn't really prepared. My flight is still a mess from moving in. I still have boxes that haven't been unpacked just because I just have so much stuff. But next time I'm going to make sure I'm prepared. Just have my favourite meals ready, just have things easy reach, and yeah, so I've learned to just make sure, like, because I had Subway yesterday because I just couldn't cook, so I had to walk down the stairs to the front door, and I walked back up and my head was killing me, so I had to like lie down for a bit and just away from my Subway, and then I got up and ate it. So well, I ate half of it, then I came back a couple of hours later, ate the other half, and I've got the cookies in the fridge. I only got 3, but I got the cookies in the fridge, so I'm gonna have that later, I think, whenever I'm in the mood for it. So yeah, just make sure to look after yourself if you do have this vaccine, if you do have side effects. If you can, do as much as you can to look after yourself, really. Even if you don't have any side effects, like, your body's obviously doing its job, so just make sure you're hydrated and treat yourself with kindness. I'm learning to do that at 23, nearly 24 years of not doing that, so yeah. Well, actually it was 20, I don't know. So yeah, that is basically it. Not much to update you on. I'll probably do one final update tomorrow at 1 p.m. and then probably when I do my weekend vlog, I'll have just make a quick mention of how I'm feeling and stuff. So yeah, I got tea. I had quite a bit of juice yesterday, so I was well hydrated. But yeah, anywho, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna carry on my studying. I submitted TMAL 1, so that's completely done. I was around 100 words over the word count, of course. But the thing is, the part of it was only 250 words, and I was at 350, so I had to cut a lot out. And that was when I added the references, so I had to cut a bit out. And yeah, it was fine in the end. So yeah, it was 250 on the dot. The others were 50 and 100 on the dot. So also I found a Fitbit. I thought it was ramble. I found a Fitbit. Basically, I really want a Fitbit because I have this, but it broke. I don't know how, but it started falling apart as soon as I got it here. So yeah, I had to use sticky tape, and it's an absolute pain in the bottom. Like, this can't be fixed. Like, the little plastic thing came off, like it was wobbling off when I got it. So I have looked on cash converters, and they are selling a Fitbit. Let me get the proper name. Fitbit Charge HR for $12.99 with $3.50 delivery. So I'm getting it. It is a second-hand one, and it's just, I need a step counter. And I like the thing that Fitbit does, but I just don't want to pay full price for one because I'm on benefits, and I'm like $12.99 is quite decent. So for one that would cost over £100, $12.99 is quite good. It's purple. It has the charger. I was looking at the features, and it has all the features that I need, like step counter, heart rate, I believe. And there's a video I was watching before about it. So yeah, so I'm getting that, and then in the future, if I do want a different Fitbit, then I'll save up for one. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. Sorry for the ramble. See you tomorrow for the final update, I guess. Yeah, I need more tea. Hey guys, so this is the 72-hour update. So, and this is gonna be the last update because if there's not really much happening really, I'll probably talk about it more in the weekend vlog, but literally, if anything changes, but literally nothing's happening. My arm is still quite sore. You see that little red splotch, as you can see. That's where I had the vaccine in, but it's here, it's a bit sore, tender. So it's like a lump. It's not like the lump I have here, but it's probably, hopefully it goes away, because I don't want 2 lumps now. Yeah, I mean, I have a tiny head, sometimes has a dull, it's not, I wouldn't even call it a headache. I still feel funny, but I don't feel as sick as I did on Sunday. Sunday I did not feel well at all. So we are getting better. It'll probably take a week for my arm to settle down and everything to settle down again, and do bear in mind I do have asthma, so I have good days and bad days. So yeah, so I have to figure out if that's actually from the injection or my actual asthma acting up. So it really just depends. But yeah, that's it. This is the last clip. Hope you enjoyed this video, I guess. Find it informative if you did, or just, I don't know if you had the same experience as me side effects wise, or not, or if you didn't have any side effects at all. I'd be surprised if no one had a sore arm though. I'd be really surprised by that, because I mean, you're getting jabbed, getting stabbed with a needle. Best way to kindly put it, you're being stabbed. So I don't know if anyone's actually gone away without a sore arm. Pretty impressive. But yeah, that's completely it. Hope you enjoyed this video. It's gonna be a doozy to edit because I had to film on my phone because my camera died and still put it back on charge. And it's Tuesday. Anywho, I'm gonna go. Hope you enjoyed, and that's it. Bye.